Thank you guys so much for coming out to our Live Unite YouTube workshop. This is the first of many training workshops that we're going to be holding. And it's really important for you guys to join us so that you can learn more skills, meet the experts in the industry, and just create great content and network with each other. Today we're going to be talking with Ruhana and Laura. Laura is the content manager at ITP Live, and Ruhana is the video producer at ITP Live.
Hi, guys.
I'm sure you guys have seen they are the stars of the ITP Live show and produce Expensive Tastes.
So, Laura, can you tell us how to
Great.
create a YouTube channel?
So for those of you who already have channels, this is gonna be a little bit repetitive, but essentially it's fairly easy. All you need to do is create a Google account. Very straightforward. Put in your details and boom, you have a channel. It's probably one of the fastest accounts
Ways
to set
to
up.
create.
Yeah. So all you really need, especially nowadays with the smartphones being so advanced as they are, is a phone that obviously has a camera and you can record yourself, and good light. A lot of the YouTubers, when they were starting out 10 years ago, especially the beauty YouTubers, you would see them like in their bedrooms in front of a window because the light was nice. So that's all for the basics. That's all you really need, and a quiet space.
You can start editing with iMovie. iMovie is for free on any Apple product, or Movie Maker for non-Apple products. For advanced, and I recommend is Premiere. It's part of the Photoshop family. So I recommend Premiere, and there's Final Cut Pro. However, it's a bit complicated. So for beginners who wants to be a bit professional, go with Premiere. So a lot of us want to be content creators, but the thing is, we just tend to copy others. And the market is so saturated nowadays that it's just, if you copy others, one, you'll not have the energy to create more content. Two, there's so many in the market of you. So be you. So the thing is, you need to find your niche. You need to find your message that you're passionate about, and the message that has enough gas for you to drive to produce more content. My favorite slide, I advise you guys to take a picture if you want. Laura, can you give us some geeky
Sure.
history?
So we're going to kind of dive into content and explore that a little bit more, because there's so much going on than just saying, oh, I want to be choose a niche and stick with that. I was fortunate enough to go to VidCon in London, and there was a really interesting talk by a guy named Matt Galen. He is a YouTube consultant. He's worked with some huge brands, and he is essentially broken down. He calls it the taxonomy of YouTube, and basically his theory, and keeping in mind this is just his theory, but I think it's pretty cool, is that all videos on YouTube can fit into 4 categories, or they may overlap, but overall, this is generally 90% of the content.
We all watch YouTube content all day long. However, if we want to start our own YouTube content, how do we want to classify it? So what kind of YouTube content we want to do? So with this slide, this is why I told you to take a picture, it simplifies the categories of the content you watch on YouTube. For example, listicles, the top 10s, explainer, the how-to educational, commentary, the vlogs, unboxing, interviews, you all know that, music videos, challenges, reaction, and narrative. So if you took a picture of that, review it at home, and if you have any questions, we'll discuss it later on. This is when you decide where you fit perfectly and where you have enough passion to create content. Tags, there's a really cool formula. Do you guys know where we put the tags? Okay. So when we upload the video, first we put the title, then we put the description, then comes the tags. There's a formula for the tags which is called the MVC tag formula. It's a really cool formula. So your first tag should be, if the video talks about chocolate, the first tag would be chocolate. Then the second tag should be something derived from chocolate, would be white chocolate, melted chocolate. And the third tag would be the category. So is it an interview? Is it an unboxing? This helps YouTube understand where to position your video while people are searching for it. What's nice about YouTube as a content, and Facebook gives it to you, but it's not in depth, that it gives you access to a lot of analytics. So you can tell if a video is good or bad, and you can tell when people are leaving your video. How? Through one of their analytics tool, which is audience retention. So Laura created the 4 C's for you guys.
Gosh.
Yeah.
Right,
So one is, you guys have to answer. We rehearsed it. Now we want to introduce the amazing Fahad Sal, our YouTube personality. So please find.
My name is Fahad Sal, I'm from Saudi, and I've been on YouTube for 10 years. I think these are like the information you need to know about me as a creator. I believe every creator have to have those things. If you don't have it, think seriously about, is this what do you want to do? Is this you? Maybe you're meant to be a marketing manager somewhere. So if you don't have these things, I doubt that you'd make it in the field. And I believe my methods of keeping the audience from beginning to end is just, I think, the charisma. Some people, it's the editing style. Some people use colors. It's just they trick you and they just keep you watching from beginning to end. Oh, this one is good. This one is good. Be able to socialize. They talked about collaborating, and I believe like one of the quickest way to jump numbers is collaborating. So here's what I believe the points that you really need to take seriously. Like if you don't do it, I doubt you'll succeed. So content, different. If you're gonna do makeup, study the top 20 or the top 50 and ask yourself, if I did a daily makeup, is it gonna look like the other girls? Just do it different. Do a different background, look different. Think of something really creative and out of the ordinary. Just do different. Obviously, study the market. Study the top 20 in the field. Don't follow the trend. I hate trend. Be very specific in the field. Be consistent. I found, and I could be really wrong, we can ask the expert here. I noticed that YouTube is a bunch of weird algorithm that we don't know. And the only thing to serve that weird math equation, if you post consistently. And you just post on a weekly basis, I think this, you'll be, even we notice it. Ramadan, we wanted to hit 20 million views by the end of the month. We hit even more by posting 4 videos a week, 4 good videos a week. So we had to think carefully on what we can do, and we did it. We need to be consistent on Instagram, on YouTube.